We are doing the graphs later because I finished rolling the car down the ramp. That won't be super exciting for a lot of people. So I thought what we would do is we'd do something that you can get hands on if you're a younger student but still got some application. So what you would ideally need is a balloon. A balloon is good if you have one lying about. If you don't have a balloon, comb would be alright, but obviously I don't have a great deal of hair for combing, so I'm going to go balloon. Some sort of cloth, you can rub it on your shirt. And we've got a cap, and we've got a bit of old napkin that we've shredded up. So if you want to just get onto the doing, skip forward probably about 2 minutes. This is just going to be a little explanation of what's going on. So the balloon's made of atoms, and atoms are super tiny. So they are about 0.1 of a nanometer, 0.5 of a nanometer. So it's 10 times to the minus 10. Super little, lots of 10 decimal places, meters, so they're very, very, very small. And inside those, right in the middle, and it's very small compared to the whole thing, is the nucleus, and you've got pluses, which are your protons, and you've got electrons that are the minuses. And the electrons and the protons are the bits we're interested in today. So by rubbing the balloon, we're going to actually be able to rub the electrons off, and that means we're moving the minus charges from the balloon onto the cloth, and then that leaves behind the positive charges of the proton. So the balloon overall is going to become a plus, and the cloth will become a minus, but we're not really interested in the cloth. So we've got our plus balloon, so it's positively charged, because it's minusing all the electrons. And then when we move it near these things, it's going to attract the electrons and not really repel the protons, but that's just a simplistic guide to it. So like things will push each other apart, and opposites will attract. Anyway, on to the fun doing bit. Whoops. This shirt doesn't rub particularly well, so we're going to rub it with a towel to make nice squeaky noises and annoy people. So we'll go the napkin first. Rubby rub rub. Very nice. The more you can rub this, the better. It'll build up more charge, and this is called static electricity. Now the reason it's called static is this is an insulator, rubber. So when you build up the charge, it stays. It does not move anywhere. That's why you use the term static. But it should work for this. The lighter the better, because we're going to try and pick it up. Toilet roll would work well, but you might get in bother if you steal all the toilet roll. So just a bit of napkin, and if we move the balloon that we've rubbed near it, it should pick some up. And the lighter it is, the more it will pick up, and the better we've rubbed it, the more it will pick up as well. And you can make that really fun, annoying noises. So, whoa, there we go. Pick some bits up. Okay, so that's a non-contact force, because you can make the paper move without touching it. So let's see. This is the best bit if we can get it to work. You need a thin trail of water, and then if you move that next to it, we got that. Can we see it? So you should be able to bend the water with the electrostatic pull of the balloon, which is pretty cool. Needs to be quite a thin bit of water, and that's the electrons and the protons in the balloon and the water interacting. So you can pick things up, you can bend the water, and if you listen really carefully, turn the volume up on your phone, you can hear the electrons talking to each other. So listen really carefully, turn your volume up. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? So lots of good stuff you can do with static electricity, lots of ideas that lead into magnetism and general electricity, but more importantly, you can play with your balloon and pick up bits of paper and bend water. Should stick to a wall as well. Painted walls tend to be better than shiny surfaces. Sorry, we didn't tidy the kitchen up in advance. I know Joe Wicks would have tidied up and had it hoovered, but we didn't, because we got better things to do. Hope you enjoy that, and we will see what we can come up with next. Bye.